Last month, when severe weather struck, the outdoor warning siren in Lawton, Iowa stayed silent.
And today, on the first monthly test since that failure, we witnessed the siren fail once again. Most Woodbury County sirens are tested on the first Monday of the month at noon. Now, in Lawton today, the siren did not sound after it was triggered at the Woodbury County Communications Center. KTIV's Taylor Deckert is in studio. She was there as county workers tested the siren. So, Taylor, walk us through it. What actually happened?
Jessica, it was actually our chief videographer, Acacia Killian, who staked out that siren in Lawton today. And when noon came around, the siren stayed silent. But no one else notified the County Communications Center that it didn't sound. And here's what unfolded this afternoon. Wendy Hess, the director of Woodbury County Communications, told the 911 dispatcher, who was finishing up a 911 call, to activate the outdoor warning siren in Lawton with the click of a button. KTIV's cameras caught the sound of silence.
But it didn't go off, and maybe it should have, you know.
They had somebody out in Lawton and they're saying the siren didn't sound at noon.
Hess called Lawton City Hall and city workers confirmed the siren did not sound.
Will you try the Lawton siren again?
The second time the siren was triggered, it did go off. Hess tried to find out what caused the siren to fail the first time.
Avery, do you set him off from your position?
The siren sounded again on the third try, but county workers couldn't say why the siren failed on the first try on Monday.
I don't have an answer, I guess. I don't know.
Workers did maintenance on Lawton's outdoor warning siren after the failure on May 17th. Woodbury County's 911 Dispatch and Communications Center confirmed a communication failure caused the siren to stay silent on May 17th. Workers fixed the problem by rebooting the siren.
So we have been reaching out to all the communities in Woodbury County that have an outdoor warning siren just to make sure that their community knows that if they don't hear the test once a month, they report that to City Hall so we can work with them on either testing it again or also making sure that the communities reach out to the vendor that services their siren to troubleshoot any technical problems that might be going on with it. We want to address those issues before severe weather happens again.
The county's communications center relies on communities to notify them if a siren does not go off. And if you don't hear that siren during the monthly test, say something, because the people responsible for your safety are counting on you to tell them. And we're working to learn more about the equipment's age, maintenance schedules, and proactive, reactive upkeep on Lawton's siren. Another siren test in Lawton is scheduled for next Monday at noon. Matt, Jessica?
All right, Taylor, thanks for the update. And you know, one backup residents are encouraged to use is Alert Iowa. It offers backup notifications via text, email, or voice, but requires residents to register. Learn how you can register for that backup in this story. It's online right now at KTIV.com.